Hi, fifth graders. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic Easter holiday and you are ready to rock the rest of this quarter. This week, we are going to learn about volume of solid figures. Our objectives are to find the volume of solid figures and to find the volume of rectangular prisms using a formula. We will begin this lesson learning some new vocabulary. So volume is the number of cubic units needed to pack a solid figure without gaps or overlaps. A cubic unit is the volume of a cube measuring 1 unit on each edge. Then we have an example of what a unit cube looks like. We could compare these to a Lego, for example. And a rectangular prism is a solid three-dimensional object which has 6 faces that are rectangular. There in the slide we can see that a rectangular prism has a certain height, length, and width. A cubic unit is the volume of a cube measuring 1 unit on each side. Each cube of a solid figure is 1 cubic unit. This is a rectangular prism. Do you think that we could use this picture to count the unit cubes? If you said no, you are correct. Some of the cubes are hidden from view. So to find the volume of this solid, we should count each cube unit in the front. This is a layer that's visible to us and we can count from side to side. There are 4. Then next we would count those on the side. So this is the area shaded in gray and these has 5 cubic units. We count those from top to bottom. This is its height. And then we count those at the top. And at the top we can see 3. So to find the volume of this rectangular prism, we would multiply the cubic units on the front, on the side, and at the top. If we did this, we would multiply 4 times 5 times 3, which is 60. So the volume of this rectangular prism would be 60 cubic units. But let's look at an example so we can have a better understanding. Another way to find the volume of a solid figure is applying the formula. The dimensions of a rectangular prism are given as length, width, and height, and we may replace the value by the letters in this formula to find its total volume. So look at these solid. This one shows its length, which is the front part of the figure, its width and height. So to figure out or to apply the volume in order to be able to figure out to apply the formula, to be able to figure out its volume, we will count its length, width, and height. So the length of this solid or its front is 4 unit cubes. We count the cubes in the front, in one line in the front. Its width is how we count them from side to side, where we count those at the top. So its width would measure 2 unit cubes. And the height of this solid is 3 unit cubes. So that's a given. And once we have that, we go ahead and rewrite the formula, which is volume equals length times width times height. We are going to replace each value next. So we know that the length is 4, the width is 2, its height is 3. And then we multiply the values and the final product would be the total volume of the solid. In this case, 4 times 2 is 8 and 8 times 3 is 24. Therefore, The volume of this solid is 24 cubic units. And with this, we close up the video for this week, not before reminding you that it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Let's apply these to every aspect of our life, specifically math in this case. It does not matter how hard we think it is. If we practice and never give up, we will be able to master anything. So I hope this video has been helpful, guys, and I will see you in class. Goodbye.